This is the Global Podcast Network, where executives and professionals connect, share, and inspire. Stay tuned for the conversations that drive success.
Welcome back, everybody. I've said this before. I'm going to say it again because it's so important. And that is, we all have things we have to heal from. Take that, internalize it for a moment. I know you're going to say, well, no, everything's great. And if it is, that's wonderful. But for those times where things crop up and you wonder, like, how am I going to get through all of this? And why do I do what I do? And why am I stuck in life? It's because there's potentially things from your past or energy that is stuck, and you need to move forward. You need to move through it. You need somebody to hold space for you. I found that person, and very unique in that she has live healing webinars to help you heal. Fantastic. Yes, therapy is good. Coaches are good. Energy healers are great. Imagine a webinar. We're so used to looking at our screens. Imagine that's healing you. We're going to talk with her today. Her name is Latife Makhoul, and she joins us on the program today. How are you doing?
Good. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. I'm a huge fan of energy healing. It has totally changed my life. You're a little bit different. Can you describe how you do what you do, the services that you offer within your company?
Yes. What I do is energy healing. I channel the higher frequency, like Jesus and the angels. The energy comes through me, and it goes through the patient. I'll send it to the patient where the pain is, and that's how I clear any pain, any illness that the patients might have.
And when we're clearing this, let's maybe we should focus on energy for those that don't know. The baseline for all of this is it's all about energy, right?
Yes.
Okay. And what's going on with a lot of us? Is it energy that is stuck, energy that is misguided?
Yes. There's energy, either past energy that is stuck inside the body, or you have a trauma, something going on in your present life. And energy, when your frequency is low, energy can get inside your body. And once they do, they can ruin all your cells. And that's where you get diseases and illness and, depression, anxiety, all those things. So when you decide that you want to get rid of all those, you would have to become love. You have to bring yourself to a love frequency, which is raise your frequency to love frequency. And then you would need a spiritual healer, just like myself, to help you channel the energy. The energy comes in through the channeler, which is me, and it goes to you, and that's where you will get the healing.
I want to illustrate for those who think this is kind of woo and just say, how is that even possible? I've even tested it in a fun way where I'll walk into a place, a store, walk into the gym. And as I'm walking in, I'll think to myself, raise your vibration, bring it up, raise it up, raise, just positivity, just feel good, think positive thoughts. I'll see the same people at the gym walk past me. And it's a large gym, and there's one, kind of walkway area where everybody has to go in and out. I see the same people every day. I don't talk to them. I don't even know who they are. But when I've done that, they smile at me and say, hey, how you doing? Hey, how's it going? Hey, what? I didn't do anything different. I don't even have any different smile on my face. I'm just, I believe, sending out positive energy, and they're picking up on it. Am I crazy? Does that make sense?
No, this is true. Everything is energy, vibrates on a different frequency. When your energy is up, everyone around you, they'll feel your energy, they'll feel your frequency.
Yeah.
So you either send a positive energy, positive information energy, or a negative. But everything is positive. If you want to know the universe, how the universe works, you must know three things: energy, frequency, and vibration. So those three things you must know. So once you know those three things, you'll be able to heal yourself. You'll be able to work with the energy. Energy is all around us. And why not working with it?
Thank you for saying that. Everything is energy. Everything is energy. We're just different frequencies. Everything has a different frequency. Your frequency is different than mine.
That's true.
This pen has energy, has a certain
Yes,
frequency.
yes, exactly.
Everything. Yeah.
Yes, the animals have a different frequency. Trees, different frequency. Everything is a frequency. And when you lower your frequency, that's when you let other entities comes into your body and take over. And once they take over, they're not gonna let you go because they're happy. They're feeding off of your light because you are love. You are the light, and they feeding. They're happy. They're enjoying their life. With you. So in the healing comes into different ways. Like you have to also not just having the session, but also change. You gotta change. You have to say, okay, well, I had enough is enough. So now it's my time to change. How are you gonna change? You're gonna change your diet. You're gonna change the way you look at everybody around you. Be caring, be giving, be loving. Um, so you're gonna have to change yourself. Somebody or someone that bothers you, just move away and change your lifestyle. And then the second thing is meditation as well. Meditation is the key, is to connect with who you are. You are not just Sam's or Michael, whatever. No, you're much larger than that. So once you realize who you are, once you believe in yourself that you can do it, then the next step is to look at the whole picture. Okay, so what am I doing wrong? I've been eating all this food. I've been doing all that, and I'm stuck with the sickness and all that. What I'm doing wrong? So, and then you start fixing yourself by first fix the food, change it little by little. Then second, high frequency, high vibration. Understand, listen. Google vibration, energy, frequency, learn more about them, raise them up, and then meditate. When you meditate, you bring in the energy, God's energy into you, and then you're inhaling God's energy and you're exhaling the pain. Exhale the pain, and that is the true healing.
I've never heard it described that way when it comes to meditation, what's actually going on there. Um, wow. For me, we connect with source. Like you're connecting with yourself. I didn't see it as a godly connection when you meditate. Mm.
Each one of us, they meditate different ways. The way I meditate, when I meditate, I open my heart and I just, I love Jesus and the angels. I open my heart to them and I feel the energy comes through me. And this is how I build all my energy. So when I'm ready to send it to the patient, I'm already on a high frequency, high level of frequency. I'm able to do that. So meditation is the key. The universe don't understand words, like we're speaking right now. Okay, so words is not the universe language. What the universe language is your frequency, is your love frequency. That is the universe language. So once you raise it up, you are raising up to the frequency of love and to God's frequency, and that's what will make you unique. So when you want to talk or meditate or get healing, don't say the word, just the word. It's good. Prayers are good, of course, but they're not enough. How many times you have prayed and prayed and prayed? God, I want to be healed. I want to be healed. God, heal me. What happens? Nothing. Okay. So that's not how it works. I'm telling you, this is not. I have worked with cancer people. I have worked with all sorts of different pain. I know exactly what's going on. I know exactly how to get rid of all the pains. I know how to send the energies. I know the whole process. So, and I'm here right now to tell you, if you want healing, your healing starts within you. Okay, so first you have to raise your vibration, understand how healing works, and do the process. Do the process.
I believe the beauty, and we're going to get in just a moment how this can be done with your very affordable, in my opinion, these healing webinars. But what's going on here is you're healing the root cause of whatever you're challenged by. And you might not even know what that is. It could be, correct me if I'm wrong, Latife, that it could be energy that's mucked up, stuck in your, down to a cellular level. And this is what I've been learning in the last 6 months, even, that this your childhood could have been something that went on there, nothing major. Could just been confrontation with a playmate or something, playground thing, whatever. That made a mark somehow. Everybody's different. Might have made a mark on you. You're holding that energy. Then there was another situation, then another, and now you're going through life trying to figure out, why am I stuck? Why, am I not making money? Why do I have the same kind of relationships? Because there's energy that goes way back. But that's the difference when you work with energy, in my opinion, that you're not taking a pill to get rid of a symptom. You're going to the root cause. Am I explaining that right? Does that make sense?
Yes, exactly. So yes, yes, get rid of. Okay, so first you have to believe. First, you're believing, right? You believe what's going on is you tried everything, all medications, all the stuff that you try, nothing works, right? Even if you meditate, nothing is working because there's a specific way to meditate. But so so you tried everything, nothing works. So now when you believe that the root cause of the symptoms is the energy is blocking you from exceeding, from going out there and do the things that you wanted to do. So now you know the root cause. Now we need to fix it. So in order for you to fix it, it's a process, and you have to start with things like what you eat, raise your vibration, meditation, get a spiritual healer,
Mm.
just like myself or anyone else that you feel comfortable with, and have them help you. Because not not everybody has the power that they'll be able to deliver and say, I want this energy out. I said out, and you need to be out. So and for the energy to listen directly, imagine the power of that person has, like to demand for that energy to leave, and it leaves. So the whole idea is you do need to go through the root cause of it. Having pills is just a band-aid on
Sure.
a, you know but you need to go to the root cause, and root cause is past life. It could be karma, past life. It could be trauma, that your frequency went down, and then all the energy went in. It could be you like to drink, you like drugs. I don't know what's the situation, but in every situation there's no judgment, there's only healing, there's only love, there's only forgiveness.
Tell me how we can get this done through your healing webinar, a $19 healing webinar. And I've done energy healing with practitioners like yourself along the way. Never knew this existed, where you can just go on your phone, go on your PC, your laptop, whatever it is, and connect and heal. What can we expect? What's it all about?
Okay, so the webinar is my mission on earth is to help you connect with who you are, with your higher self. First, you have to be ready for the healing. The more you connect when I do the webinar, the better healing you will get. You will feel the energy leaving the body. You will feel relieved. I've heard people tell me they feel happier. They feel unstoppable right now. They feel new person. The pain disappears when I send the energy to them. So in the webinar, I would first, and I do bring Jesus and the angels. Okay, so I do play Song of Jesus in the webinar to open up your heart, and then after I do that, I do pick one person that is in pain. I will demonstrate what I do, how I do the healing in the webinar, and then I'll guide you to do your own healing by the breath work. So I'll just tell you exactly how to do it in the breath work, how you bring in God's energy through your breath, and exhale all the pain. And then at the end, I do I do at the end. I do another healing. I'll just pick two people from the audience and help them with the healing. And then after that, I thanks everybody for attending. And if they want one-on-one session, I'm available for one-on-one session. If they want a group session, there's a group session as well.
Mm. Now, I've never done this in a group session. It's always been one-on-one. And I know, as along the way that I've learned, that energy goes where it needs to go. It could be 1,000 people. It doesn't matter. The healing takes place because energy knows no time and space and just knows where to go. It knows where it's needed. These Are there individual sessions available, or is everything group energy work that you offer?
I offer energy work. Um, the main thing is I offer is the webinar 101 and energy work. It's all about energy work. It's all about removing pain and illness and removing blockages.
Right. And but if somebody wants, maybe they're not comfortable in a group setting.
Okay, if they're not comfortable in a group setting, then I do offer one-on-one session, but that will be a different package. And I do offer
Right.
packages as well.
So tell me what somebody can expect. Either way, whether it's a group session or it's a
Now,
one-on-one.
yes. So the one-on-one session, so say for example, you are in pain, you have pain. So we do the group session, I'm sorry, we do the one-on-one session with the pain, and I remove the pain in that session. And with that one session, the pain will be removed. Say for example, you have cancer. I remove the pain that's causing the cancer, but the cancer, it needs more than one session for the cancer, because when you have cancer, there's the stages and stuff. So it may take one session, it may take more than one, maybe like 2 or 3 at the most. But in one session, you will feel the difference. Okay, but then you have to maintain it. You can't just do the session and go and drink. You can't do the session and go back to the way you used to live. So you have to also change, like I said earlier. Okay, so that's for the one-on-one session, is to remove pain and illness. Um, it could be anxiety, depression, any kind of pain or illness. It's just energy that I demand it to leave the body, and then I send the energy in to restore the cells.
Now,
So that's what I do. And then for the group, the group is meant to have a way for me to teach you how you can heal yourself, not to depend on spiritual healer, because you are a powerful human being. You are more than what you think. Okay, you are God, basically. You've been looking for God all along, but we don't know that we are God. God is inside of every one of us. Okay, and once you know your power and you know how to do it, then you don't need a spiritual healer. Then at that time, like, you would need a group, like I'm doing a group, just to teach you how you're gonna breathe in and breathe out and heal yourself. That is where the group comes in.
I know that you believe that once you open yourself up, I want to say surrender, just release it here. Take it. Heal me. Let's go. Once you get on that road, that path, you can actually start healing yourself once you realize what this thing is all about in terms of energy and spirituality, right?
Yes, it's amazing. I have done so many sessions. I had people who were not surrendered, so they're curious, but they're just like not sure what is it that they need to do, or
Sure.
they don't believe in what I do and stuff like that. So it's kind of difficult to work with, okay? Because in order for them to use my session, they have to be surrendered. They have to say, okay, I understand how it works. I understand all about this. And I am ready. I am ready to let go of all the negative energy. I am ready to heal. I am ready to get all that pain out. I am ready to get rid of the cancer. I am ready to get rid of the depression, anxiety, all of that. and that's when your healing starts. But
Mm.
if you doubt, if you're not sure, if you don't believe, then you're putting blockage. You're blocking the energy. So when I send you the energy, you're blocking it. You're not gonna benefit from it, because you're blocking me. But once you surrender, surrendering is so important. And I do feel the heart. When I do the session, I do feel your heart. I feel the heart of the client. If they're vibrating on a different frequency, how high their frequency is. And I know before I start the session, I know that person's gonna get healed right away. I know that person's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be an amazing session. So
Because you've learned to read energy because you've been doing this.
yes.
You can pick up on somebody's vibration. Um, and I just want to add here, you mentioned cancer, so we'll just briefly dig into disease and chronic illness, but it's believed by many, many, many that we deal with this stuff because of past traumas, because of stuck energy. It's, a lot of people are, oh, it's genetic. Oh, not really. Not so much. Yes, some genetics, I believe, play a part, but more and more science is showing that that high number of genetics playing a factor in what we deal with in terms of our health, it's much lower than what we ever thought. But this, like, take a look at stress. What stress does to your body, so does all this other stuff. This negative energy that we're holding on to can cause disease.
Okay, so regarding the genetic, so say for example, I am enjoying my life and all of that, and then my frequency went down, and I discovered that I have cancer. Then I give birth to a baby, and I pass away, and the baby lives a little bit, and then that baby discovered that it has cancer. So what happened is um, the energy that is inside the body of the woman, of the mother,
Hmm.
it does pass to the child, okay, if you don't get rid of it. So you
Mm.
really have to clear that karma, that whatever situation is happening for that energy, you need to clear that up before you give birth. Okay, so once you give birth, yes, it's possible. It is genetic. They say it's a genetic, but it is an energy that passed to from the mom to the children to the child. So that's exactly how.
But
Uh,
we could talk everything we're talking about here. We could do 10 podcasts. The lineage, the stuff that's passed down. I mean, I've done past life regressions. Whoa, to to figure that stuff out. What's actually happening there. We're just about out of time. Fascinating. I love the idea of the group energy work and the webinars because you make it accessible, you make it affordable. How do we connect with you? How do we find you?
yes, I have a website with three words: healingenergytransfer.com. And you can go on my website. There is a testimony that I have up there, and you can view the testimony and know exactly what I do and how I do things. And I have a YouTube channel. It's youtube.com at Healing Energy Transfer. And also there, I have some videos as well in my YouTube channel that you can view.
Thank you for bringing all of this to light and how that we can heal once we accept energy. And this is not something that we're making up here. What's that guy's name? Einstein. He was talking about
Einstein, yeah.
40,
Yeah.
70, 80 years ago. He was talking about it. And not a lot of people were listening, but now as science goes on, we see the quantum physics are a real thing, and we're piloted by energy.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Before we get done with the podcast here, I would like to say something to the audience, if that's okay.
we have about 30 seconds.
Thursday, okay. So I would, everything is vibration, right? Everything is energy, vibrates on different frequencies. So the words that you comes out of your mouth is also energy. So I would like to say something real quick for them. And so I want everybody to repeat after me. I am open to healing. I release what no longer serves me. I am light. I am loved.
I'm saying it in my mind.
Okay. uh, I now step into my power. I align with the divine energy. I welcome peace, love, and divine light into every part of my being. I allow miracles to flow through me. Thank you for sharing this space with me.
I love it. And it is, words are powerful. And we don't even, that's a whole other podcast right there. What we say to ourselves, what we think, even just what we think is piloting our lives. Once again, Latife, your website, share it with everybody.
HealingEnergyTransfer.com.
Super cool. It's all about the energy. It's all about the healing. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
This is the Global Podcast Network, where executives and professionals connect, share, and inspire. Stay tuned for the conversations that drive success.